that Jesus and Martin Luther King were both killed, and Gandhi, and that you were exiled from Vietnam. So I was wondering why bad things happen to spiritual people.
The fact that I'm sitting here is a miracle, because they tried to kill me also. We were working to bring relief to war victims. We were working to end the war and to reconcile, but they did not agree. So they came and they threw grenades into our temple. One grenade was thrown into my room, but the curtain returned it outside. So many attempts have been made. So I think because of the fact that they are afraid that we are doing something that makes them suffer, full of misunderstanding and fear. And when people are full of misunderstanding and fear, they can do things like that. They think of us as dangerous people. Martin Luther King is dangerous. Mahatma Gandhi is dangerous. That's wrong perception. And wrong perceptions is the ground of all kind of fear and anger. So our practice should be helping to remove wrong perceptions. The war in Iraq is about wrong perceptions and fear and anger that are born from wrong perceptions. And in order to end the war, to help the people not to continue as terrorists, we have to help bring right understanding to them. We have wrong perceptions on ourselves. We have wrong perceptions on them. They have wrong perceptions on themselves. They have wrong perceptions on us. So all these wrong perceptions have created fear, anger, hate. And practicing the Dharma using loving speech, deep listening, we can help each other remove wrong perceptions so that they will be no longer fearful, angry. And that is how we should what we should do in order to remove terrorism. If you cannot remove wrong perceptions, that is the base of fear and anger. You cannot remove terrorism. You cannot remove terrorism with bombs and guns. Using bombs and guns, you produce more terrorists. You make terrorism stronger. And those spiritual leaders like Mahatma Gandhi And Martin Luther King, when they die, they are not angry. They are compassionate to the people who killed them, because they know that it is their wrong perception, their anger, their fear that have led them to that kind of action. And our world needs a lot of compassion and understanding. And our practice should be able to bring more understanding and compassion. Looking deeply, we remove our wrong views. And from there, understanding and compassion will arise. And each of us has seeds of understanding and compassion in us. That is what we call Buddha nature in everyone. And the practice is to touch them, to touch these seeds that are wholesome in us, and help them to grow every day. You become more compassionate every day. You become more understanding every day. You know, in Plum village, we used to sponsor many groups of Palestinians and Israelis to come and practice with us. And practicing walking together, breathing together, sitting together, eating together, we discover each other as human beings who have suffered exactly like us. So the practice of looking deeply help both groups to understand better, to remove wrong perceptions. And after a few weeks, they can look at each other with compassion, understanding. They can hold hands and walk together. They can share meals. It's very effective, the practice. And every time they finish a session, period of practice, they always make the decision to go back to the Middle East and organize the practice for other people to join in and to suffer less. It's wonderful. But if you can organize the practice on a larger scale, that would be very helpful.